Hello, everyone. It is I, Lili Loves, welcoming you back to my YouTube channel, where we're going to be keeping on with all of these Eurovision first reaction videos. Today, our first reaction is going to be for Ireland. I really enjoyed what Ireland brought last year with That's Rich from Brooke. Wish she would have qualified. If it were up to me, she 100% would have been in the final, but hey, you know what? I'm only an American. I can't even really. Well, I can vote this year, but last year I couldn't even vote. I could just root for her from afar. Now, again, I haven't listened to any of the songs yet, and it's been so hard not to because I've been seeing so much praise for what Ireland is bringing this year. So I'm pretty excited to see what we're going to be getting from Ireland and what songs we'll be trying to compete to represent them at Eurovision in 2023. Or, well, who's going to be trying to represent Ireland in Liverpool. It's a very short trip for them. Yeah, it's a very short trip. I think it's like a 30-minute flight, maybe, if even. And if you want, you can always take the ferry from Dublin over to Liverpool. So let's go ahead and so first up we have Adgy with the song Too Good for Your Love. So let's go ahead and give it a listen. Like the voice. Song's very electronic. Yeah, like very electronic dance. Dark and like mysterious a little bit from the vocal. Beats kicking in. Get the glow sticks going. Like this is kind of like that electronic dance music I like more than other kind of styles in the genre. I'm giving you this dance beat and the drop coming through. Everything's gone in. Drop. There we go. Yeah, this is very clubby. Very confident. You know you're rejecting someone because you're too good for the way they treat you, which I'm into. Always reject the people who don't treat you the way you should be. Yeah, this is like definitely a dance song, but it's a dance song that's more like up my alley. Honestly, these lyrics are pretty solid for a dance song. I wouldn't expect that. Not bad. I do like his voice. And like if they stage this right, this could be really interesting stage-wise. I don't know, maybe I'm turning into a dance girly. I don't think I am, but you know what I mean. It's really repetitive, but it's a dance song, so it makes sense that it would be this repetitive. Okay, you know what? Not bad. Kind of unexpected from Ireland, because I know like that actually sounds like a song that could have come out in the last decade. And I know last year we were kind of struggling to get to that point with some of the Irish entries, but it's a good start. Not bad. It doesn't really catch my attention immediately. Well, let me rephrase that. It catches my attention, but it's not a song that I would necessarily seek out. Again, because I'm not really a dancey person, but that's like kind of like that sleazy club dance. And I love a song that's like, you know, kind of like rejecting somebody, but with a dance beat at the same time. So I'm kind of into it. I don't know, but I think the vocal from Adgy is really good. And I think that with the right staging, that could be really interesting. All right, let's go over to our next song. It's going to be Midnight Summer Night by Connolly. Okay. Ooh. I like the vocal. It's very like monotonous and like low. There's something about this song. It makes me think of Coldplay. Like The Scientist, I think, is what the song I'm thinking of. But it makes me think of a Coldplay song a bit. Well, I do like synths. So it's like we're kind of hanging out in this like dark synthy zone with like a minimal beat. Kind of more instrumentation coming in. Okay. Again, we're not getting a large like vocal range here. It's kind of all staying in this same kind of area. But it works really well for this kind of song. Like this kind of song is all about the mood, and I think there's a mood that's definitely been created here. It's lovely though. Yeah, this is something I would seek out and put on a playlist. Kind of a bit M83-ish too. Like kind of like that older Coldplay from the early aughties too. I just like how the backing local vocals layer on her in the mix. It makes a really nice effective chorus. And again, it's like kind of setting an overall mood that's very like pleasant and minimal to me. And I'm into it, not gonna lie. And I mentioned it kind of sounds like songs from 15-ish years ago, but not in a way that's like distracting and not in a way that's bad. It still kind of does sound like a fresh sound to it. So this instrumental part with the vocalization. Oh, if she leaned full into keying, that would be really nice there. It's just like for that part, it's so much of just an instrumental there. You're going to have to make sure you bring something really striking visually, speaking when you do that like live. It's really pleasant though, and I do enjoy this. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Midnight Summer Night by Connolly. Enjoyed it. It definitely has like a very laid back atmospheric vibe. It does make me think of some songs, like I mentioned. Coldplay kind of gives me no Speed of Sound. That's the song I was thinking of. Kind of makes me do think of Speed of Sound by Coldplay, which is a song I really do enjoy still. Also kind of has a similar vibe to some things like M83 would put out. It's probably just because it's really synthy and like the vocal range isn't very wide. It's all kind of within the same few notes. But it does bring like an atmosphere that's really enjoyable and something I would seek out. I would put this on a playlist. Like this can go on my main playlist. I would continue to listen to it. Well, after Midnight Summer Night by Connolly, we're going to go to the next one, which is K, Muni, and ND, Down in the Rain. Let's go ahead and give this one a listen. Okay, ooh. All right, we got like a little bit of like some beat there. It's a hip hop song. It's kind of giving me like a 90s-esque, like late 90s, early aughties kind of hip hop sound. I do like the beat. I do like the vocal, like his vocal, like the vocal style of this rapper. And the beat is very lo-fi hip hop. So yeah, this like chill beats a steady too, but like with vocals. Okay. I like that little bit of vocal sample in the back. It's so like late 90s, early aughties hip hop. So yeah, it does have like a Down in the Rain. So it's a song about being down bad. Maybe we'll see. Very on trend for Black Twitter right now. Very catchy. I think the chorus is pretty catchy there. The flow's good. Yeah, the flow is good there. The music, like instrumentation's enjoyable. I like what's happening with the beat there. Again, it's very lo-fi beats a steady too, but I can listen to lo-fi music. You've heard my outro music. And if you haven't heard my outro music yet, let's watch the whole entire video and you'll hear the outro music at the end. So you can tell it's something I'd be into. Okay, not bad. It kind of ended a bit abruptly, I feel like. I could have used a little more at the end of the song there, but it was enjoyable. I think it would need just a bit of a revamp to kind of give it a little more energy if it was to be selected, but in its current state, I would seek it out. I put it on a playlist. I would listen to it. It did have a very strong, I'm going to say the flow and the lyrical content was giving me like late 90s, early aughties rap. Kind of like what was happening not within the gangster rap scene. So I do enjoy it to throw back to my youth. We do like a throwback to my youth. We like a throwback in general on this channel, though. You all know this. So yeah, I do like that part there. I think that having rap for Ireland would be an interesting choice too. Kind of would showcase a side of Ireland I don't think a lot of people see or know about. So I'd be down with this. I just don't know. Like I like it. I like it, I think. I like it. I'm enjoying it. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, not bad. So that's gonna like that one. Let's go on to the next one, which is Leila Jane with Wild. Like, I'm honestly impressed so far. We're halfway through? How many songs are competing? 5? So, there's 6 songs. So we're halfway through, and it's already heads and shoulders above what we got last year for the Irish selection. I mean, I only say head and shoulders because, like, it's actually every song I've enjoyed so far. Whereas last year, there was, like, one clear and obvious choice. For obvious reasons. But, hey. All right, let's go over to Leila Jane with the song Wild. Oh, this is a full-on music video, maybe. Yes, it is. Okay. Is that a Chelsea? I'm talking about her haircut. If it is, I'm thinking like between her and like yes it is. Maybe my next haircut's gonna be a Chelsea once this kind of grows out a little more. Oh, I could even just get extensions, put it in. Okay. I like this though. The keyboard's building up, kind of have that electronic beat coming in and building up. I like her vocal tone a lot. Okay, we got some more instrumentation building in. I like how rhythmic, like, her vocal, like, voices here, where, like, the way it contrasts really nicely with the vocal melody, contrasts nice with the instrumentation. Okay, are we in the chorus? I like this. Okay, beat came in. I got, like, a little bit drop. Like, I just love, like, the rhythmic kind of almost rhythmic quality of the vocal melody when she's like, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid. Like that repetition there just sounds really nice on my ear. Catchy, very dancey and upbeaty. I also really like her jumpsuit. I need a magenta jumpsuit. Oh, I enjoy this a lot. Okay, it's a bit of a silly dance there. It's like kind of like wanting to be one with nature, wanting to kind of be in that environment on your own. Kind of calming it down again. Are you heading to the end? Yes. The bridge is really nice, so effective. I enjoy that. That was nice. Like again, I think out of the 4 I've heard so far, that's probably what stands out to me the most as something I've liked most thus far. Catchy. I instantly know the chorus at this point. It's got electronic elements. It doesn't feel dated. It feels very modern and fresh. It feels very indie. Like I could see this doing well. Like kind of like an indie playlist chart thing on Spotify, whatever they call their little curated playlists. This is great. Like if this, I'm trying to think here. It's got a good vibe. It's very relaxed and laid back. I'm into it. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I like it a lot, I think. So I like how I don't know if I was really saying anything during it, but I was really enjoying it. Yeah. I think that's a solid song. It's a good choice if it goes through or if it's what's chosen. Yeah. I have positive thoughts about that one. Yeah. I feel weird because I'm like, oh, what am I gonna say? Right, Wild. I haven't listened to Hawaii by Public Image Limited. Oh, this is a bit unexpected. Like the drums there and the instrumentation's really nice too. I'm not gonna lie, vocally he sounds better than he sounded back in the day. So he has improved the vocal. I wouldn't send this to Eurovision. Yeah, that's like really moody. It's like there's not a lot happening. It's how do I phrase this? There's not a lot of music. There's not a lot of happening in the song. It's kind of like the same beat the whole time. It's the same vocal melody the whole time. The instrumentation is very minimal and basically stays the same the whole time. It's not a song for Eurovision. It's not a song that's very competitive, I feel. Wild Youth with the song We Are One. Okay. Electronic here. I like his voice. Bit of a beat, some like guitar kicking in the back a little bit. Teasing us of where we could go. It's kind of making me think of the other song we just had, Wild. Like there's like a similar kind of vibe to both of them. Yeah, this is going definitely for something like a bit of an anthemic quality. Very radio friendly. Okay, there's your beat drop kicking in, drums coming in. Yeah, it's going for the anthemic quality. Like I can see someone making a travel vlog to this. Like you walk up the mountain and then just arms out at the top of like a mountain you were climbing. It almost feels like nostalgic a bit at the same time. Like I've heard it before. I haven't heard it, but like I feel like I've heard it before, and not in a negative way. I'm not saying it sounds like anything in particular, but it sounds like something that kind of would exist in the wild on its own. Yeah, it's going for that big chorus. The chorus when it comes through is always big. I've got the chorus down at this point. I've got this chorus. We're heading into the end. We're just repeating at the same time here. It's a bit repetitive, but this kind of song always is. But at least the instrumentation keeps building and building and building. And we're going to end up on a high note. And abrupt stop. Okay, that's done. Not bad. Not bad at all. Like, that's... Honestly, I'm going to start by saying this. I don't think there's a single bad song in this bunch of all 6 songs competing. They all are radio friendly. They all are pleasant on the ear. Nothing feels ridiculous. Like, I know last year when I was going through and listening to all the songs trying to represent Ireland, I was like, are you sure this is what you want to do, Ireland? again, I do feel like the Irish delegation is kind of like the German delegation, and they're stuck on thinking, oh, we need a song that's radio friendly to do well. Do you? Because you guys keep going for radio friendly, and that silence is what you get in return. That being said, all of these definitely do have a radio friendly quality. All of these definitely have a quality of things that I would see on a Spotify playlist, like one of their curated ones. But like everything is still not bad. Like it's all stuff that I would listen to, but not necessarily look for. I think out of all of them, the two that stand out the most to me personally would be Down in the Rain by Muni and Endcard. I like that a lot. And then Wild by Leila. Both of those are probably what I would seek out the most and want to listen to the most out of these 6 songs. But I think as a whole, I'm honestly impressed. Like Ireland has this many solid songs, you know? Yeah, like I'm not down in Ireland at all. So yeah. But if that's just kind of like my thoughts, those are just my thoughts. If you agree, disagree, whatever, leave a comment. We can have like a little chit chat. If you enjoyed the video, like it, maybe subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, tell me why you didn't like it. Like if you give me a thumbs down, just leave a little comment and say what I did wrong. Maybe I'll change. Maybe I won't. But thank you guys so much for joining me. And I'll be back again soon. So see you guys again soon. Bye.